In this video, I'm talking about the fitness mistakes I wish I knew. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and if you don't know me, this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in fantastic shape. And today I'm talking about the mistakes that I've made so that it can help you. Because before I went on my transformation journey, which is now around 4 years ago, and if you don't know my story, I will link another video in the description that tells you a bit about me and my background. But it took me 4 years, and 2 years of that was making a lot of mistakes. So I'm gonna give you my 10 mistakes that I wish I knew. Number 1 is doing a ton of cardio, or I was doing lots of running, and it wasn't helping me lose weight at all. Now, obviously, you are going to get a certain amount of fitness by doing long distance running or lots and lots of cardio, but actually you can get fitness by doing short amounts of high intensity interval training. And actually for weight loss, lots of cardio is really detrimental for women over 40, and I learnt the hard way by doing a ton of cardio and actually gaining weight and not seeing results. And so the thing that I wish I knew was to focus more on strength training many years before I actually went down the strength training route, because I would have seen much better results. My number 2 fitness mistake I wish I knew was lifting light weights and doing what's called high reps or high repetitions. So I was lifting lighter weights and doing 20 plus reps, and that doesn't actually do anything to build muscle. And what muscle does is actually burn fat. And a lot of women are given that training advice if they want to lose fat, and it's actually incorrect. What we should be doing is going as heavy as possible and doing something like 8 to 12 repetitions. And once you go above 15, you're really lifting too light and you need to be going heavier. And talking of heavy weights, my number 3 mistake was actually not focusing enough on the mind-muscle connection. What I really needed to do with strength training was focus on the mind-muscle connection. So making sure when you're squatting that you're working your quads and your glutes, and really focusing on that through the movement. And that's what's actually going to give you really good results, as well as lifting heavy. And at first, that's actually quite challenging to achieve. My number 4 thing that I wish I knew was there is such a thing as overtraining. I was one of those people that would train virtually every day. And actually, for women over 40, it's important that we get rest days. So 2 rest days per week is really optimal. And if you can't get that, please have at least 1 rest day. Rest is when we're going to actually build muscle, and building muscle is going to help us burn fat. And also, as an older woman, we do need to let our bodies recuperate, or we're not going to get the benefit from all that exercise. My number 5 thing that I wish I knew about fitness was not eating enough. So not getting enough calories in is going to mean that we're just not going to be able to do the training that we want to do, and we're not going to be able to train as heavy, particularly with strength training, but also with any kind of exercise. We actually need to have fuel in our body to be able to do the training. You make much better progress and much more improvement if you eat more. Taking your calories as low as 1300 calories or lower is not going to do us any favours. My number 6 thing I wish I knew about fitness is abs are not made by doing exercise. Abs are actually made in the kitchen, or in other words, through diet. So there's no point in doing loads and loads of ab exercises to get abs. Actually, what you need to be doing is focusing on the diet and actually making sure you're losing body fat, which is about doing the right overall exercise. And actually, many ab exercises, like weighted ab exercises, make your abs bigger, and that's exactly what we don't want. So things like planks are great. You do need to have a really good nutrition plan in place in order to reveal abs. My number 7 thing I wish I knew was not to compare myself to others when it comes to exercise or lifting in the gym. So, you go in the gym, don't you? Or you see other women and you think they're lifting really heavy. And I know I get asked a lot about how heavy the weights I've been lifting are in my videos. But what you do have to remember is that I'm very experienced. I've been lifting now for over 5 years when I include the time that I was doing CrossFit. So I'm a very experienced lifter, and if you're new to it, you wouldn't expect that you can do the same as me. And even if somebody has the same experience, everybody's got different abilities. So it's working to be the best version of yourself. My number 8 thing is I wish I hadn't focused too much on the end result at times. So at one time I was obsessed about getting down to a certain body fat percentage. And what you need to do is actually fall in love with the process and focus on the process and not the end result. And if you focus on the process, the results will come. My number 9 thing that I wish I knew about fitness is that you can work on your weaknesses. I always believed I didn't have a strong upper body, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, doesn't it, if you have those beliefs. But actually, you can get better at something, you can work on it and improve. And I know I have many women to say to me, oh, well, I can't do a push-up. Well, actually what that means is you can't do a push-up yet, but one day you will. And if you have that attitude, it gives you something to work towards in terms of fitness. And you should never give up on your dream, that you have the ability to be able to do something one day. My number 10 thing that I wish I knew about fitness is when we see those before and after pictures, we believe that that happens all really quickly, don't we? Because that's the idea that's presented to us by the media and social media. But actually, changing your body shape and going through a transformation journey or a weight loss journey, it takes time, and we need to be patient, especially when we're older. It's often much harder for us as older women to make that progress. And I always say to people, if you're looking to go through a transformation journey, give yourself 6 months, give yourself a year, depending on how much you've got to do. Are any of those fitness mistakes familiar with you? Please do comment below if you've made them. I've made all of those 10, and I wanted to share them with you to help you learn from my mistakes. And if you like this video, please do give it the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and get the bell notification so you're notified when my videos first drop. And do also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok, where I do daily updates on all this kind of stuff around fitness and weight loss for women over 40.